Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Andrew. I like to provide a little knowledge and know-how when it comes to auto glass parts. And today we're working on 2003-2008 Mazda 6, and they're working on this rear vent glass. And so if you've got a broken vent because maybe you locked yourself out of the car and you thought to yourself, I'm gonna break eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna break the small one because it's gonna be the cheaper one. I will tell you that's not always the case, but today, to remove the door panel and get this vent glass out or in, depending on your situation, you're gonna need some tools, and you're gonna need to start looking for stuff. There is some things that are covers, so to speak. So you got one here. This pops off. Should be some fasteners in here. It looks like 10 millimeter. So we got a 10 millimeter bolt here and here. Same here. We got a little trap door. Got a pull back Phillips head screw. I like to run my hands down the panel and usually look for the other little hidden compartments, hidden fasteners, but I don't think there is anything else on the bottom of this door. Generally, there's going to be some fasteners and or also clips. I anticipate there will be both on this one. I brought everything with me I thought I was going to need. Hopefully I won't have to edit myself going back to the truck to get more stuff, but I do have an impact here in my 10 millimeter. So that I can start pulling some bolts. Now there is another hidden Phillips head fastener, which I'll show you in just a moment. But first pull these bolts here. Not gonna reach. Try this. See if it likes that. Yes, it does. Okay. My door is not wanting to stay open for me at all. I've got a Phillips head screw here. You should take this out. This cover typically can be removed. And sometimes it'll have another fastener underneath that, but in this case it doesn't. Now, these two here, your main fasteners, sometimes they'll have something hidden here. Sometimes you could just tug on it like that. In this case, it popped that out, but I was looking to tug on the rest of the panel. It very well may have something here. A lot of times I'll have a screwdriver or panel puller, which I don't have either right now, but I'm gonna pull this back. So there are some clips. Seems to be popping back pretty easy. Yeah, it's gonna have some clips around the rest of it. I'm gonna pull up on the panel. There we go. It's gonna pop the panel loose. Okay, so at the top of the door, you usually have a rubber strip. Underneath that rubber strip is another Phillips head screw. Go ahead and take that out. So that's gonna have to come out. It's the other hidden fastener up here. This is one of those door panels that has an inner door panel. So we're gonna try to pop our switch loose just by pushing it from the inside. Get that out of the way. We'll remove that, so we remove the panel completely. Obviously, if you're working on a vehicle and you have power, you just simply roll the window down. But in this instance, where I'm at here at Salvage, there's no power, but I need this window down. So I'm going to unbolt the motor. This is not a necessary step if you have power. Releasing that from the regulator will allow the window to roll down. So get that window down and out of the way. Now that we've got this top fastener, sometimes they'll have something else hidden in here. Sometimes there's something somewhere I don't see anything right away. So I'm just going to pull on this a little bit to pull this arm out. We're going to separate this rubber because the glass should have a rubber around it. I think there is another bolt or something. Let's try this real quick. I think that's going to be the bottom. Yep, the bottom for that right there. Once this is pulled back, like I said, I had a bolt here. Phillips head fastener. This should just boop. There it is. So if you've got a broken glass, you really only have to get the broken pieces out of this rubber, and you can insert your new glass in there. Or if you purchased one that had the rubber on it, just insert the whole thing in there and then just reverse the process. You literally are just gonna slide that back in there, reassemble your arm, fastener, put that rubber back in there, and then roll your window back up and put the door panel back on, and you've got it. So I hope this was helpful.